Hello, my name is Ben Cordero, and today I'm going to be representing my group for the final project of Business 173. And let me tell you who exactly is in my group right now. My group consisted of 5 different people, including myself, Ben Cordero, Angel Mojaro, Sergio Saavedra, Daniel Cortez, Ronak Apanagari, and yes. So let's actually get into what our data was all about. So, what exactly was our data all about? Well, we had a bunch of data relating to sleep, and it includes such things as gender, age, occupation, sleep duration, quality of sleep, physical activity level, stress levels, BMI category, blood pressure, heart rate, daily steps, and the presence or absence of sleep disorders. So, as you can see, a bunch of different things relating to sleep. And we took all these different things and we compared them to sleep quality, sleep duration, a bunch of things, and got some different data and built some different charts that I'm going to show you right now. So this is a combination of all of our different charts. This is our dashboard that shows all of our different charts built into one. They look pretty cool, but let's take a look at them specifically. So this chart right here was created by Sergio, I believe, and what exactly was the analysis that we performed? Well, the analysis here visualizes the relationship between sleep disorders, insomnia, none, and sleep apnea, and 2 different variables: average quality of sleep, high versus low, high quality rating, 3 to 6, and low quality rating, 6 to 9, and average sleep duration in terms of hours. We used a bar chart with different sleep duration in the row sections, sleep quality, and sleep duration in the column section, and Sergio filtered these by sleep disorders or lack thereof. So what was the purpose of this graph? Well, we found that people with sleep apnea disorder have a higher average in high quality sleep and sleep duration compared to those with no sleeping disorder. And we also found that people with insomnia had a higher average sleep duration than people without sleeping disorders. This makes sense. So let's move on to the next graph. The next graph that we have here was the graph created by myself, and the analysis visualizes the relationship between body mass index, or BMI, and 2 sleeping categories: quality of sleep and sleep duration. And we grouped these to different colors, so each BMI category has a different color, and you can kind of see there is a downward trend from normal to obese. And what this shows is that people who are obese have the lowest average quality of sleep, although they do get a good amount of sleep, but not as much as people in the normal category. You can see for every weight category that goes up, the average sleep quality goes down. And there's a general trend in the same direction for sleep duration. This seems to make sense. It goes along with other studies. People who weigh more usually have a harder time sleeping and whatnot. And the purpose aimed to explore how BMI impacts the quality of sleep and duration. It was found that people with higher BMI had negatively impacted sleep quality and duration, as I previously said. So let's move on to the next graph. So this graph here was created by Daniel Cortez, I believe, and it goes over a couple different things. It compares median age and medium stress level compared to different occupations. And you can see there is also a kind of downward trend as the age goes up. People who are older tend to have a lower stress level, and people who are younger have a higher stress level. This could be for a variety of different reasons. Maybe people who are older have more experience, or they have better jobs now that they've been in the workforce for quite a while. And as you can see, there's different jobs that have lower stress levels, the lowest being engineers, which coincidentally also is the second oldest job. And then sales representatives, which are the youngest job, have the highest stress level. So it seems to be the older you are, the lower the stress level, and the younger you are, the higher the stress level. And the purpose of this was just to go over how different occupations affect stress level. Does it have anything to do with age? Is there any correlation? And it seems to be that there is. So this chart here goes over, do women and men differ in terms of sleep duration or stress levels? And it goes over high stress males, high stress women compared to low stress males and low stress women. Purpose of this was the analysis of this data showed that on average, women sleep more than men by about 11 minutes. Research done by the Sleep Foundation shows that this is true, as they found that women sleep 11 minutes more on average. And they also spend more time in deep sleep. Females spend longer stretches of time in deep sleep than males. As males age, they spend more time in deep sleep. And from the sample group here, we can see the exact same thing. Although there is something else that is also interesting. High-stress females get the least amount of sleep, but low-stress females get the highest amount of sleep. So it seems to be that females have a higher variation in sleep duration depending on their stress. Men, there is a difference, but not as much. And so this is interesting to take a look at. So for our final graph, we have a chart that goes over physical activity, and it goes over how physical activity impacts average heart rate, average quality of sleep, and average sleep duration. And we do have a conclusion that shows that people who do more activity have, on average, a lower heart rate, on average, a higher quality of sleep, and on average, a higher sleep duration. I think this could be for a variety of different reasons. One of the reasons could be people who are doing more activity are generally in a lower BMI category, and as we already talked about, people in lower BMI categories tend to have better sleep, better quality of sleep, they sleep longer, and whatnot. And this also correlates to heart rate as well, as it obviously would. So this is a very interesting graph, and its purpose is to show that, yeah, exercise is very, very impactful for sleep and for your heart rate, as many people probably already would know. So overall, it was found that people with higher BMI experience lower quality of sleep, but sleep duration does not increase as much as the quality of sleep for people with different BMI categories. Participants who included 1 hour more of physical activity experienced better sleep quality, longer sleep duration, and had better heart rate. Females experienced longer sleep and better quality sleep than males, and high-stress males experienced slightly longer sleep than high-stress females, but high-stress females still experienced slightly better quality sleep. Now, another trend is that sleep disorders do not always correlate negatively with duration. For instance, people with sleep apnea seem to experience longer and higher quality sleep for a variety of different reasons. It seems that a combination of physical activity and stress management could allow participants to positively affect sleep quality across various BMI categories and demographics. So there's a lot that could be done with this data here. It could be used to provide to different companies who might want to know this information and a bunch of different things of the sort. It could be used for individuals who are looking to increase their sleep duration or sleep quality. It could be used for many different purposes, but yeah. So thank you very much for watching. This was our project. I hope you enjoyed and have a great day.